I think I did it. I think I sold Kaka Literature Club. After digging and analyzing to the fullest, searching for every nook and every question you have to this, who is this mysterious person? Who is Cookie really? Is it really over? I legitimately think I have a whole timeline all figured out. This will be, without exaggeration, my biggest theory on Kklc. Well, strap in folks and hang on to your headsets, cause I'm about to crack this whole thing to the dark past, the grim future, to loss and addiction. Pack Nation, and welcome to Kaka Theory. So I have been watching the new Kklc, and it's still confusing to me, so I'll do my best to explain it all. It all starts with Cookie and Kaka. They were bestest friends, possibly relatives to how close they are, but after some point, and puts on the headset. That's how the first Kklc starts. That's why we see Cookie in the end. Kaka is trying to get back together with Cookie to continue their everlasting friendship. But the thing is, Cookie stops all of this by shooting the other girls along with Kaka to get him out of his delusions, to move on from his passings to be a better person. But Kaka is too grief-driven to stop. Oh yeah, extra thing. The interview A6 asks about the passing of someone. It could be possibly Cookie. Anyways, Kaka comes back to Kklc to try to save all the other girls, but every time he tries, he fails doing so. After, he meets up with a mysterious person on the phone, possibly A6, to tell him to do exactly what he says in the last dialogue. He says winter. You're gonna remember that later. After dreaming about Yuri's death, he had to leave the club to keep the girls safe and run into a snowy area. That's where the winter comes from. He gets his ass kicked by Natsuki and ends up with Monica. She tells him he brought her here after the game started dying. I think that's because the pills do. They go into a chase and Kaka wakes up with his headset on, takes his pills and goes back to his delusions and starts all over again. People, this story is about a man's grief over his best friend, to a point he drugs himself to relive his past memories, while his consciousness and Cookie and A6 tries to get him to realize his wrongs. It's a whole time loop to meet his past friend, to spend more time with him as much as possible as he deteriorates in his bed. This story is all about how grief can change us and how important it is to let go of the past instead of trying to get back to it. And see ya.